Hi everyone, happy Thursday. It's my turn for Gangsta Granny tonight. So tonight we're going to be reading chapter 22 of Gangsta Granny. I'm wondering how many of you have been reading along with us. Let's read it. Chapter 22, Lycra Lynch Mob. An angry mob of balloon dancing enthusiasts chased the little brown car down the street. Looking out of the back window, Ben thought this would perhaps be the only time in history a lynch mob was dressed entirely in lycra. Dad put his foot down on the accelerator, vroom, and they turned a corner and they lost them. Thank goodness, I was there to give Flavio the kiss of life, said Mum from the front seat. He was just unconscious. He hadn't stopped breathing, Mum, said Ben from the back. You can't be too careful, said Mum, reapplying a lipstick. Most of it was now smeared over Flavia's face and neck. Your performance was, in a word, dreadful and embarrassing, pronounced Dad. That's 2 words, corrected Ben with a chuckle. 3 if you count the and. Don't get funny with me, young lad, snapped Dad. There is no laughing matter. I was ashamed of you. Ashamed! Yes, ashamed, grumbled Mum in agreement. Ben felt like he would give anything to disappear. He would give all of his past and all of his future just so he didn't have to be sitting in the back seat of his Mum and Dad's car right now. I'm sorry, Mum, said Ben. I want to make you proud, I really do. It was true, making his parents ashamed. Well, that was the absolute last thing he wanted, however stupid he thought they were sometimes. Well, you've a funny way of showing it, said Mum. I just don't like dancing, that's all. That's not the point. Your mother spent hours making your costume, said Dad. It's strange how parents always refer to each other as mother or father rather than Mum or Dad when you're in trouble. You make no effort up there on the stage, whatsoever, Dad continued. I don't think you even rehearsed once. Not once. Me and your mother worked day and night to give you the opportunities we never had, and this is how you treat us? With contempt, said Mum. Contempt, echoed Dad. A single tear ran down Ben's cheek. He caught it with his tongue. It tasted bitter. The 3 sat in silence as the car rumbled home. No words were spoken as they got out of the car and went into the house. As soon as Dad opened the front door, Ben bounded up to his room and slammed the door. He sat on his bed, still in his love bomb outfit. Ben had never felt more alone. He was hours late to meet Granny. Not only had he let down his mum and dad, he'd let down the one person he'd grown to love more than anyone, his Granny. They were never going to steal the crown jewels now. Just at that moment, there was a quiet tap on the window. It was Granny. Dressed in a scuba diving gear, the old lady had climbed a ladder to reach her grandson's bedroom window. Let me in, she mouthed theatrically. Ben couldn't help but smile. He opened the window and hauled the old lady inside, like a fisherman might haul a particularly big fish on his boat. You're very late, admonished Granny as Ben helped her over to the bed. I know, I'm sorry, said Ben. We said 7 o'clock. It's 10:30. The sleeping tonic I gave the guards at the tower will be wearing off soon. I'm really sorry. It's a long story, said Ben. Granny sat up on Ben's bed and looked him up and down. And why are you dressed like a demented Valentine's card? She demanded. As I said, it's a long story. It was a bit rich for Granny to criticise what he had on, considering she was dressed in a wetsuit and scuba diving mask, but there wasn't time to get into that now. Quick, boy, put on your wetsuit and follow me down the ladder. I'll start up the mobility scooter. Are we really going to steal the crown jewels, Granny? Well, we're going to have a go, said the old lady with a smile. Well, what a character our Gangsta Granny is. Tomorrow tune in for chapter 23. For those of you who saw our tweet today and our parent jot a message, we want you involved in something really special, children. We want you to send us in a photograph of you with a heart. It could be anything. It could be a picture. It could be you making one. It could be a cushion. anything at all. We want your picture, children. We want you to be part of our next St. Stephen's video, and it's going to be a special one. So please email us in your photographs. It can be a single photograph, it can be a photograph with your siblings, but with a heart, because we're all in this together. Good night and God bless. We miss you so much. Love to everyone.